As the disgraced BBC News reporter Hugh Edwards is brought before the Magistrates' Court of Westminster this morning to face his sentencing. Details surrounding the situation and scenario where he paid money to an underage boy for explicit images and the details released in court are beyond shocking. Hi there, and thank you for joining me in another video at the channel Just Gone Viral. In this video we bring you a news update and report surrounding Hugh Edwards, the shamed BBC disgraced star, who was exposed way back last year for paying money to an underage boy for sexually explicit images, and is now in court also for possession of images of a child between the ages of 7 and 9. These also include boys. It was during the court hearing at the Westminster Magistrates' Court this morning that the court heard details surrounding Hugh Edwards' case, and that Hugh Edwards had been contacted by a convicted paedo who stated, "I have something special for you," which in return Hugh Edwards paid thousands of pounds for material from this convicted paedo. Which begs the question, was Hugh Edwards part of some paedo ring? Or was he on any kind of WhatsApp groups, which involve circulating and mixing with people who are convicted paedos? And his conduct and behaviour is something more sinister that has not been exposed yet. It would be very interesting to know and intriguing to find out whether there are any BBC employees or ex-BBC employees who were part of, or who are still part of, Hugh Edwards' WhatsApp group. It was also revealed in the court that Hugh Edwards had paid £34,000 to the young man who was the one who had sent explicit images when he was 17 to Hugh Edwards. But Hugh Edwards only paid this money to the boy once he was 18 years of age. This is because Hugh Edwards would not be therefore convicted for paying money to a minor under the age of 18 for sexual content, which is why he paid the boy at 18 years of age, which means that Hugh Edwards would not have been paying money to an underage minor, as the boy was now 18 years of age and now classed as a legal adult.
And Tom says it's good that Hugh Edwards is being sentenced. Well,
let's wait and see the sentence, though, because we're pretty convinced it will not be a custodial sentence, because the horrible creep who supplied the images to Hugh Edwards did not get a custodial sentence.
Many TV personalities and also news reporters have been quick to wade in on Hugh Edwards and attack him for his crimes. One of these people is Andrew Pearce on GB News. He slammed the vile BBC News reporter and also more slammed the person who had sent the material to Hugh Edwards, who is also a convicted paedo. Yet Andrew Pearce has no right to judge for himself, and certainly no room to speak. This was the same man that was investigated by the police back in 2022 for putting his hands down the front of a man's trousers in a club. The defence for the shamed BBC star said that Hugh Edwards had stated quite clearly in a WhatsApp message, "Please do not send me anything illegal." Yet when he received a file labelled quite clearly 13-year-old, he had no problems with receiving this and opening it. It has also been disclosed in the courts that Hugh Edwards undertook a test with regards to people attracted to young children and paedophilia to see whether he would reoffend again. The results came back as low to medium risks. After hearing all the evidence in court this morning, the judge has sentenced Hugh Edwards to 6 months imprisonment suspended for 2 years. He has also had an order attached, which means if he breaches this order, he will be brought back straight before the courts and sent to jail. Yet I feel this is not the end that we have heard the last of Hugh Edwards, and like many of these people who are convicted people of this type of behaviour, it doesn't mean that just a simple court hearing is going to make them change their ways and their behaviour. These people are attracted to young people, or even boys. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope you enjoyed the video and the content. If you haven't already, consider smashing subscribe and being part of the family and community, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care of yourselves and each other.